at 1-800-284-3900.
Delighted that we're going to be sharing the next 2 hours together with our coin collecting. We're going to jump right in with our resident numismatist, Mr. Mike Mezek. How you doing, my friend?
I couldn't be better.
Yeah, I'm glad. You know, we have not had a show together in a little bit, so I was excited.
It's been a while since I think probably our TS day was
yeah,
about right.
I think you're right. I think you're
so
right.
That would have been December 31st. Yeah.
So we've got a lot of goodies, a lot of surprises, a lot of never seen before, and a lot of brand new, and that's why we're going to jump in with our first item. 2020 Great Horned Owl, 1 ounce of silver in that $2 coin at $119.95. It's on 3 FlexPay. Now, Mike, I haven't seen you. I feel like to have a discussion with you. Did you know starting January 1st, 2020, no matter what the product is, it's 3 FlexPay or more on everything online and on air?
I've heard tell of that, but since I do coins, I'm not very used to that because we just don't do that in coins.
Yeah, I was going to say, because coins, like every time I see a FlexPay on coins, I find that delightful,
yes.
you know, and then yeah, I think there might be a few exclusions to that, but on the whole, I think we're covered, like this very first item, and I haven't seen this before too. How cool is that?
Well, this is the 3rd coin in the series, actually. So we've been doing this series. They've been doing Hunters of the Deep and Hunters of the Sky is this thing. And so the very first one of this was the Bald Eagle, which we had, which I believe is sold out. The second one, which we debuted about a month or so ago, was the Red-Tailed Hawk. This is the Great Horned Owl. Now, I want to show you this because I want to hold this, which is important. Because I know it's silver, it's 1 ounce pure, but you have to keep in mind,
it's not a...
It's a coin.
It is not a coin. I just saw there's a queen
coin
on the back.
There is a coin, yeah, because this is 1 ounce pure silver, and each coin is individually serial numbered. This coin happens to be number 1.
Wow.
So this is the number 1 coin, and so this is actually a coin of the Great Horned Owl for 190. So if you've been collecting these,
right.
2019 was the Bald Eagle. 2020, the first coin of 2020 was the Red-Tailed Hawk, and then you've got the Great Horned Owl right here. Here's the certificate of authenticity that comes with it. These have been amazingly, incredibly popular with that. And as you can see, here's the certificate. It is from, and if you look at this, this is an important thing. That's PAMP SA, it's PAMP Suisse. If you ever remember, that is kind of the standard for worldwide gold, silver. Each one of these is signed by their certified assayer from Switzerland that did this. Only 2,500 pieces in reverse proof. Each coin is individually numbered, and you can see there it is, the Hunters of the Sky.
That's the mintage? 2,500?
2,500.
That might be one of the most limited things we've ever, I mean, I try to think of anything that was more limited than that.
Almost not. I have a coin coming up here in a minute. United States Silver Eagle 2019S. They made 30,000 of it.
And that's limited.
And that's limited. And it's $8,900. Okay, I got like 16 left. Okay, that's all. So this is 10 times rarer than our $9,000 American Silver Eagle.
Well, I was waiting to ask you, like, how many did they make? And that's not what I expected.
Right, and that's because that's the rarest Silver Eagle ever done. So this coin stands an ounce of silver, and it comes in this, look at this beautiful box that it comes into.
Oh, look at that.
So you can have that. It has a certificate of authenticity. So as you can see, Hunters of the Sky, they did Hunters of the Deep, which were sharks. So we did the great white shark, the blue shark, the tiger shark, all of those available. I think the Bald Eagle sold out. We still might have some red-tailed hawks on hsn.com.
What a great gift for that bird watcher. You know, and also coin collector, which all of us are coin collectors. I learned from you over the years.
Right.
Mike has taught me
I'm not a coin collector. I said, you ever go overseas and bring back a coin? Yeah, you're a coin collector.
And I have, and I am.
You're right.
And of course, working with Mike all these years. All right, so for $39.98, you can add this to your collection on 3 interest-free payments on any major credit card. And this is also brand new. Very exciting when we have some brand new. And we're also doing a 2-hour show with you today. It has been a minute since I've done a coin Collector Show, so I didn't know that this was part of a series. And when you start out with the first coin, Bald Eagle, of course, Americana, that makes sense. That's, coin collectors, and, and so that sold out. So we already know the history on this. We already know the history is that they sell out, is that you guys love them and that you already pick them up. Now, if you've never ordered from HSN before, there's several ways to order. You can call the number on your screen, and we have a real live representative that will answer your calls, or you can go to hsn.com, and then you put in the item number, which is 708841, and then you decide if you want to pay all at once, or if you want to do FlexPay, which is no interest, no fee, any major credit card at $39.98. And jump in here. By the way, this is a trusted source to collect coins. I know that there's other places where you can sort of, maybe go on the internet or say, but Mike Mezak, if this guy has been collecting coins since, I think, was it when the earth cooled?
Something like that.
I mean, honestly, you are one of the, you've been on TV longer than anybody else.
Nobody even comes
There's nobody
close.
else, right, who even comes in the same universe as insofar as, because I always like to mention this during every show we do, is you got to trust where you're buying your coins when you're collecting.
So the American Silver Eagle is in its 35th year, okay? I've been selling it since pretty much 1986 on television.
Yeah.
Okay, so just to give you a thing, we've sold here $1 billion worth of coins. $1 billion worth of coins. This right here has been one of the single most popular ones.
Wow.
If we have time. Coming up this hour, the 2020 Silver Eagle Mint State 70 from NGC. You're going, okay, I've seen these before, but the United States government has announced in 2021 they are changing the design on the American Silver Eagle, so this is the last of its line. The king is dead. 2021, long live the king. This is the legacy coin. This is a transition coin. This is the last of its line, and when I say it's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, I mean it.
Wow.
Because the United States government, by law, cannot change this again for 25 years.
Oh, really?
So it'll be the only time in my entire professional career of decades and decades
I've never heard you say that.
And decades that I will be able to offer you the transition coin, the changing coin of the American Silver Eagle, because the next one can't come for at least 25 years. I won't be here in 25 years.
And that one is perfect condition.
Perfect condition. Mint State 70. This morning, we sold almost 600 at 1 a.m. Only have 400 left. Get in on it now. This is one of the most significant coins.
Okay, I was watching you and Adam. All right.
Yes.
Yeah, so you guys, are we here?
Yeah.
Okay, so we're gonna continue on with our next set. So this is 1986 to 2020 MS69 from Annex, which is an accredited, there's only a few accredited places that will tell you that your coins are what they are. Silver Eagle, 2-coin set at $159.95, and this is auto ship.
Yeah, so this is what I want to spend a little time on.
Okay.
This is an extraordinarily unique opportunity, okay? You have to understand, it's a very unique opportunity for you. So as I just said, President Ronald Reagan signed the Liberty Coin Act into law in December 1985. They started making the American Silver Eagle in 1986, and it has looked exactly like this from 1986 to 2020. This has been the reverse. That is the obverse. In 2021, this is changing after 35 years. You now have got a complete set, and this is what I would call, I guess, the alpha and omega, the beginning and the end, that you're going to have right here. 86 first year of issue. You're going to have 2020 last year of issue. You get this pair for $159.95. For $159.95. But here's the key to this. You get the opportunity to own every single one of the American Silver Eagles, every single one of them that you're going to be able to get from 86, 87 in our auto ship program in Mint State 69.
Are you guaranteeing each one is 69?
Every one is 69. It is absolutely complete from beginning to end in 86 all the way through 2020, which now is complete. In the past, it's like, okay, and then we get to 2021 and 2022 or 2023, we'll try to keep shipping them. I mean, who knows what's going to happen? Now the program has ended. Now, there's going to be a Silver Eagle next year, but it will be different. It won't be the heraldic eagle is what we call this, the reverse design by John Mercanti. This is your chance to now get the entire set with the red oak presentation box. So you have $159.95 for your first pair that you're going to see right there.
Do you pay extra for the red oak presentation?
No. Of course, that comes with your second auto ship. Second auto ship, you're going to be able to get the red oak presentation box, and every one of your whole collection will fit into this so that you you'll get the entire auto ship. It is absolutely, truly, utterly spectacular, and this is what you get. So, to start with, every one of these Silver Eagles, every single one of these Silver Eagles is an ounce of pure silver. The cool part about that is that's just a backdrop of value. That's not the real value of these coins. What you have really with this is we have the fact that these are numismatically collectible coins. And you see those are Mint State 69s, and I know we saw a lot of Mint State 70s. I think if we look on hsn.com, I might have a set of 70s available. Just search coins highest to lowest, and you'll find that.
Okay.
I think it's about $15,000 or $20,000, something like that. Maybe even a little bit more. I don't even know. We had 3 sets, sold all 3 of them, so I might have one more. If you go to hsn.com, you can find that. But this is the Mint State 69. This is the highest graded set that you can afford, in essence, where you're going to end up with all 35 coins that the United States government has made in the old school heraldic design. Now that the United States government has announced in 2021, they're going to do a complete and total redesign of the American Silver Eagle, at least on the reverse. It is critically important for you to understand that now it is a closed loop, if you will. It is now a complete set, and this is going to be your opportunity, and please understand, this is a very important thing. You've got to lock this in now, because I'm telling you, the sales of American Silver Eagles this year, the 2020s, are up almost 300%. Almost 300%. As people are starting to realize this is the end of an era, then they are all of a sudden desperately trying to get in and own every single solitary one of these American Silver Eagles, that you're going to get all of them. And keep in mind, that includes all of the early American Silver Eagles. Anything prior to 2008, you have to understand, is almost 10 times rarer than everything after. Because in 2009, actually, they went from a mintage of about 4 or 5 million a year to 40 or 50 million per year. All of those old vintage coins are going to come in the auto ship with this. It is critically important to understand exactly what your opportunity is. The fact that you will get every single one of them. You'll get the Red Oak presentation box, every single part of this. So with one single phone call, you can get every single one of these in our auto ship program. Now, as we come up here in just a minute, right after this, I will give you a very brief, let's say you're like me, you're not very patient. Okay. I am going to give you 1 or 2 minutes. We have complete sets, a very few 35 coin ready to go complete sets.
Oh, you can just get all of them at once. So you can get all of them we get all of them right now. Oh, right now.
And obviously you do the math on that, it's fairly significant in terms of cost with that. But if you want to spread, pace that out. Now here's one of the great things about our auto ships as well, Helen. Our price can never go up, your delivery's guaranteed. So let's say silver goes to $200 an ounce, and these coins are $400 a piece. Your price can never go up. Right. Your delivery's guaranteed for the life of the program as long as you choose to stay in the program. It's absolutely critical. Right. Your first 2 coins, we start you out with the best 2 coins. Technically, the first and the last. This has been one of the most popularly collected pairs. The bookends, yeah, precisely. Yeah. These are the bookend coins, the first and the last, the 86 and the 2020. Now, all the coins in the 90s are technically the really hard coin. The 96, for instance, in Mint State 69. I mean, that's good. You're going to be $200, $225, $250 perhaps you can spend on that for the 95, 96, 97.
But they're all going to be the same price.
They're all the same price.
Regardless of how hard they are to find in the marketplace. And what their value goes up, it doesn't matter.
And as more and more people are collecting these and understand all the other coins other than the 2020 are sold out limited edition.
Right, and as the public finds out that these are ending.
Precisely.
Because they're not on top of it the way you are.
That's precisely.
Because I'm just finding it out right now.
And that's exactly what's happening. What's happening is I just showed you like the NGC Mint State 70. I was going to do a full presentation of it here. I can't get the coins. We can't get the coins out of there. Demand is up 200 to 300%. There's not enough, they're not making enough coins. They can't grade them fast enough. I mean, for all I know, there's not enough plastic in the world to get these certified in here by the certification professionals. Now you have a chance to own the highest graded set available in the marketplace that's affordable.
I was about to say, who knows what the price is going to be on the 70s?
Yeah, I mean, it's crazy. I think it was $30,000, $35,000 for the whole set.
Oh,
I had 1 or 2 sets.
Oh, wow.
They're gone. I mean, we sold them.
Really?
Oh, yeah, here.
Like the whole set?
On hsn.com.
Wow.
Yeah, how about that?
How about that?
Yeah. So,
wow.
So you're doing that.
I want to know who that is.
Well, we had a couple of them, as a matter of fact, and they went almost immediately the first time I put them on. It's the only time I've put a complete 70 set on the air since I've been here.
I wonder if a dealer bought it. Because I know dealers are like on top of it more
well, the
than...
96 and 70 is a $8,000 coin. I mean, just by itself. You know, so in a Mint State 69, one grade lower, you're basically getting, I think, what, $99 is the auto ship on this. Your price can never go up. Your delivery's guaranteed. This is your chance for one single solitary phone call to get them all.
Okay, so this is the auto ship offer, but Mike is saying that if you don't have patience like this guy, you can get them all at once for $31.99.95.
So this is, so if we take that and put it with this, we get them all.
Okay.
So if we could take that second thing right there.
This one?
And, no.
Oh, she's gonna do
that one right there. There we go.
We're gonna get
slide that one over to this one. We can show you what you get for $31.95. You get all of them.
Okay.
From 1986, a set of 35. You're going to get every single solitary one of them, including, of course, the 86 and the 2020, because all 35 coins. There we go. Now, that's the complete set. And when you do the auto ship, you would end up with this as well. This is what you, so you're going to end up needing 2 boxes. So once you fill up the first box, you'll get another box. So you never pay for any boxes. I think those are $79.95.
Right, you get the second box, so you get this one.
This one is simple. All 35 coins, the entire complete set with one single solitary phone call. You get what you're going to amounts to almost 3 pounds of silver. Okay.
Oh boy.
Each you get 36 ounces of silver in this, so it's actually 2¼ pounds of silver, 0.99935.
And they're all guaranteed 69.
They're all guaranteed Mint State 69 that you see right here.
There's not like 68s and 66 mixed in.
That's right. So you can save a tiny bit if you buy the entire set up front.
Oh,
if you do the auto ship, I think it's about $3,400. All
right, your math is scary. Yeah. I knew you'd have it. I wasn't even going to go there. Your math is always scary. How good you are.
It's just a little bit that's actually 40. It's actually $40 less, so it'd be $3,460.
Stop showing off. Look at you.
Yeah, $3,460 if you buy them through the auto ship.
Okay.
But this right here, with one time, one payment, get them all, don't have to wait. $3,199, the complete set, and now I can say complete set. In the past, it's all of the ones that have been issued to date. Okay, all of these here, all of these there. But now I can say a complete and total set, and I cannot impress upon you enough. I cannot impress upon you enough how important it is that you realize this is the last of the series in 2020. This is now absolutely complete. They're going to continue the American Silver Eagle, but it'll be completely and totally redesigned. In essence, a new set will start.
So my producer just told me something in my ear, which I had to ask him, are you sure?
Yeah.
So if you have an HSN card, we're giving you a year to pay this off with no interest. I know, that was...
Wow. I guess I had the same reaction.
I know, you did. I said, no, you're not talking about this. That's what I said to him. He goes, no, I am. So you have a year to pay it off, $266 a month. My producer did the math, I didn't. So we know it's easy to get a calculator. So you have a year to pay it off with no interest, no fee, and we ship with the first payment. And we also have VIP financing, a year to pay it off with the HSN card on this one.
Now, this is interesting. So I'm going to go back just 1 year.
Okay.
So in 2020, they're also changing the Gold Eagle as well. So the 2020 Gold Eagle has exploded in terms of you can go to hsn.com. I might have some 2020 Gold Eagles. I kind of doubt it. I mean, they just exploded because they're changing the reverse design on the 2020s too. So now if we go back 1 year to 2019, here's the important part of 2019. The United States government has been making gold American Silver Eagles since 1986. So 86, 87, the rarest year, and I mean, it's not even close.
Number 2, it's not even close?
It's not even close, is this. Of all of the years of the American Gold Eagle, all of the years of the American Gold Eagle, the 2019 is, and it is so much rarer that all of the American Gold Eagles, all of the American Gold Eagles that were made in 2019 are like a fifth of the mintage of 2009 for just the $50 1 ounce.
So half of our quantity is already sold today. My producer just updated
Because what happens is then within the 2019s, the rarest of the 2019s is the $10. Okay, so now you've got the rarest of that. Now, so you've got the rarest year, you've got the rarest coin in that particular year, so, and you have a 1/4 ounce of pure gold. But here's the key. First of all, Mint State 70. I want you to go right here. First
day of issue. I saw that.
For PCGS, first day of issue is a big deal. They're
nationally leading grading company.
Yeah, the PCGS, but they're standards for first day of issue.
Oh, okay.
It has to be, they have to have it the first day of issue. Okay? They have to physically have it.
Oh, they have to physically have it in their possession.
In their possession on the first day of issue. So now you're talking about first day of issue. The number of first day of issue coins is minuscule. So you have the rarest year, you have the rarest coin in the year.
Wow.
Now you have the rarest designation, which is first day of issue.
Wow.
This coin is going to be legendary, and I'm able to bring it to you at a price that's just about the same as almost any other year, and I can give it to you first day of issue, absolutely perfect 70, 2019 sold out limited
because it's
edition.
a Gold Eagle and it's perfect condition, this is maybe a dumb question, but isn't it harder to be perfect with a softer metal?
Absolutely. It's an absolute truism. Now, here's the problem. I, in essence, had all of the first day of issues in existence, which was not many. This is what I have left. And I mean, what do we have left? 2 dozen?
Yep.
Yeah, have to. So I had 50,
yes.
which was all of them, pretty much, okay? All of them available.
Right.
So we sold half last night at 1 a.m.
Right, which is technically today.
Which is technically today, yeah.
Right,
last for
I
me,
know,
it's
for
in between sleeps.
I know,
okay,
I know.
So what we have with that, so I now have basically these 24 coins remaining. That's it in terms of this rarity. So you have the gold part of it. You have a 1/4 ounce of pure gold. You have it certified absolutely perfect. You have the rarest of the rare from a year and a denomination, and then it is conditionally rare in Mint State 70, and then with this designation of first day of issue, I think I can confidently say rarest of the rarest of the rarest of the rare is what you're going to do. I don't actually often get 4 rarists. Oftentimes we try to get 2.
And most difficult
3.
to be perfect because of the metal?
Because of the metal. So even when you can get one of these coins, these 2019s, the rarest year ever produced by the United States Mint, not even close, you have that. So now you add into that, that first day of issue, the absolute perfection, 2019, that $10 denomination, all of that adds to collectability at an entirely different level. When you look at coins like the rarest $50 coin is the SP 2017. I think we originally sold that for about $2,900 in 2017. That's like an $8,000 or $10,000 coin now. It's just simply based, it's just the rarest 50. Okay, is really what it comes down to with that. That's the burnished coin. This, in 2019, it's the rarest year of the American Gold Eagle, and this is the rarest Mint State coin within that. So that's why it is such an incredible opportunity. And like I said, I had 50 to start the day. We're down into probably a dozen with everybody
less
on
than 20.
Yeah, less than 20. With everybody on the phone, I'm assuming this is fairly close to the end, to the sellout, to what you have, so you really need to take advantage.
And don't forget, if you have an HSN card, you have a year to pay this off. Rocky, what are even payments on this? $91.66 a month, and we ship with the first payment for HSN card holders. There's no annual fee, FYI, so you can grab that on hsn.com, put in HSN card in the search. All right, well, when we come back, keep shopping for this. We're gonna keep you posted when it's gone. We're gonna take a little break, and when we come back, we've got more amazing things. Something from Coca-Cola.
What really separates a house from a home? A home should provide comfort, coziness, and convenience. Join me on Monday nights where I'll be giving you great ideas for your home, your kitchen, and your life.
It's the President's Day sale, and it all starts Friday. Don't miss exclusive weekend-only deals and new products from the brands you love. Big names, big deals. All weekend long, only on HSN.
Lancôme Paris on HSN.
we have the exciting Tucson Gem event coming up. Adam's going to be launching it at 1 a.m. tonight, which is technically tomorrow, as we just, and Carol Brody will be the guest. Here's another amazing thing. We're doing 6 flexible payments on all the goodies that we have. I know Sarah Anderson went out to the Tucson Gem. I hope you're following her on social media to see all of her adventures and the beautiful items, collectability that brought home. Speaking of collectibles, there's nothing more collectible than Coca-Cola. I will tell you that I personally have gone to Atlanta, Georgia, and gone to the Coca-Cola Museum, which I thought was one of the coolest. You know, I thought it was one. I did. I went to the whole thing.
Yeah.
I did the whole thing, and I thought it was one of the most interesting. I love museums. I'm kind of a nerd that way, like a history major in college, so I love all that stuff. But that was truly one of the most interesting museums because I really found out how ingrained Coca-Cola is. Like, I'm not gonna lie, if I go to a restaurant and they have a competitor, I'm like, I'll have water. That's how much I'm a Coca-Cola person. So I want you to tell everybody, you guys, these are coins. I let the cat out of the bag.
My kids hate it, so I always order Diet Coke, of course.
Yes, you know, you and I on the set always
right.
have our
And
Diet
then they say, well, is another Diet Cola okay? And I go, well, is Monopoly money okay? I mean, you know, if we're not gonna have the real thing, I mean, you know.
I know the same
my kids
way.
hate that.
I know, I'm sure they do.
Which is why I do it now.
Yeah, which is why I do it.
Anyway, from Coca-Cola, like I said, you've done the thing, I've done the thing.
Yes.
So here is Coca-Cola. So they did the Coca-Cola bottle cap originally 2 years ago. Well, now they have added to the Coke line. So you've got Coca-Cola, Diet Coke, Sprite, and Fanta. These are coins, folks.
Like, that is nutty. Like,
these are solid silver.
Can I touch one? Because I want to see.
Show them this one.
Okay.
Just show the reverse of that one.
Okay.
Out of that. There you go.
Look at that.
Those are solid silver that you're going to have right there. Check that out. It's from Fiji. It's a $1 coin. It's a silver dollar in essence. That is the.
It feels like a bottle cap.
Yeah, it is a bottle cap in essence.
I mean, how cool is that? Look at the back.
And you have to understand Coca-Cola. So you've been there. So their attention to detail is legendary. So that I cannot tell you how many tries we had to do to get that.
And their security is legendary.
Is legendary as well.
For their proprietary brand and everything that they do.
So we took an old style Coca-Cola vending machine.
Oh, that is too cool for school.
And this is the packaging. And that's how it comes to you, just like that. The certificates of authenticity right over here.
Oh, they're like little coasters.
Isn't that unbelievable?
That is the coolest thing.
This is absolutely one of the coolest Coca-Cola things.
That and the Star Trek thing, you just had me.
Yeah, that's right. Just did that. And so this is how it comes. It has the limited edition. You can see the limited edition set that you're going to have right here. It's got the Coca-Cola, Diet Coke, Sprite, and Fanta. It's absolutely amazing. It's going to come with the certificates of authenticity that you see here. Look at this. Does all of this. The certificates are numbered, folks, for the set. This is set number 930. This is set number 930 that you're going to have.
So is this something that you commissioned, or how does this?
Somebody went to Coke and said, we want to do a coin. We've agreed with the country of Fiji, okay, to make it into legal tender. You can technically go spend this in Fiji if you wanted. We want to do it out of solid silver. We want to have your approval. This has to be 100% licensed through Coca-Cola.
Right.
So this is an official licensed Coca-Cola collectible.
I mean, that has to be one of the top brands that's difficult to license, like Disney.
They're in the same.
That's what I was going to say.
We licensed both of those.
I know, I remember that. That's why I brought that up.
Disney is legendary. Coca-Cola is legendary.
This is so
and the third one for that, which we've licensed and we have coins for on hsn.com, is Star Wars. Those are the big three in all of licensing that you're going to have right there. How cool is that?
I can't get over how cool.
Oh, by the way, at $169.95, that's all 4 coins and this. That's not a per coin or one of our auto ships or anything like that.
You get all 4 of them.
You get all 4 of them and the little Coca-Cola distributor limited edition set with the certificate of authenticity and the limited edition box.
What a great Father's Day gift or Mother's Day. Like, you know who you are in your life that you're like obsessed with Coke.
One's already in my office.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. I'm sure.
Absolutely.
I'm sure. Like, you are like the Diet Coke guy. Like, I'm not gonna lie. I don't know if I'm supposed to say that, but there it is. It's always like off. I'm like, I feel like a kindred spirit with the Diet Coke because I am too.
And so what they do, and then here's the other cool part. Check out it has the special. The hardest part was designing the capsules to hold the coins perfectly. So each one is in its own individual capsule. So I'm going to put that. So there it goes like that.
And they come custom sealed when you get them.
Yeah, custom sealed. I just took one out so that we could
show it.
So we could show it. Now
Yeah.
I don't even have the coin in right.
Yeah.
There you go.
There it is. Wow, I
And it
heard that.
pops right in,
I
and you
heard
hear
that
it
vacuum
pop.
sealing.
Vacuum seals
Yeah.
it right there. Check that
Wow.
out. And that is solid silver. So 4 solid silver coins.
Wow.
Now we've done Coca-Cola bottle caps, one of the
Yeah.
greatest sellers in the history of kind of these, these specialized dollars. We have never done Diet Coke. We've never done Sprite. We've never done Fanta. So these are in part of this limited edition set. Absolutely, positively amazing. It is incredibly collectible. The limited edition set, and remember, the certificates are individually numbered that you see right there.
Okay, so I just want to say we've got our last call on this coin that you guys saw a little bit earlier at $1,099.95. 2019 MS70 PCGS first day of issue Gold Eagle. We are doing VIP financing on it. You get a year, no interest, no fee.
Yeah, and of all the years of the American Silver Eagle, 2019 is the rarest, not even close. That's the rarest coin within that series.
Right.
It is certified first day of issue, so let's do that.
I think I was just
There you
about
go.
to say, I don't know why I have them
First
both.
day of issue,
You get one
absolutely
coin,
perfect.
we're just showing you the front and the back
That's
of one
right.
coin. That's
Quarter
why.
ounce of pure gold, absolutely perfect 70 for you hardcore collectors out there. You know, first day of issue in PCGS, phenomenally difficult to get. I think we're down to a half a dozen. Is that about right? We're going to sell it out in about 30 seconds, but you have to get online.
You got to go to hsn.com if you want this.
Immediately.
Immediately, because I think we have just a couple left, like 1 or 2.
That's it.
If you're there, stay there, but it's gone. Okay.
We knew that.
I'm going to carefully. My producer says leave those there. Like I'm going to put it in my pocket, Rocky.
Well, we got to run you through a metal detector before you leave here.
I know, because we're touching some valuable stuff here. All right, so now we're going to talk about Morgan silver dollars, which we've had here at HSN. This is 1921 Philadelphia Mint. MS65 ICG, and it's $149.95. I haven't seen something like this. Wow.
Well, and here's the thing about this coin. So they made the Morgan silver dollar first year 1878, last year 1921. I am getting you ahead of the curve here, folks, and I can promise you it is going to be legendary next year. This is the 100th year of the Morgan silver dollar, the end of the Morgan silver dollar. It will be the 100th anniversary next year, which is kind of a big thing. It will be the 100th year next year.
Right.
So the United States Mint is doing some special things in 2021. They're going to do this coin probably in solid gold, probably in solid platinum. They may reprint it in silver. They could reprint it in whatever. It is going to be monstrous. The one thing that I can tell you is go out today and try to find 1921 Morgan silver dollars in the marketplace, as everybody is. You have to understand, they're 100 years old. The vast majority of all the coins that have ever been made have been melted down. When we sold 2 weeks ago, I had a 1921 Morgan PDS, nice uncirculated set. I think it was 159, 179, something like that.
Right.
We sold the 400 sets that we had in about 3 minutes. I can't even get any more. I've called everybody I know. They go, the 21s have disappeared. That used to be one of the easiest coins to get. They are gone. They have just absolutely positively disappeared. So what I have here is one of the highest graded 1921 Morgan silver dollars, and it's mint state 65.
So it's a century-old coin, and it looks bright
so
and
now
shiny.
here's the thing. So you can see it looks like it was made yesterday. Look at the reverse of that coin.
Wow.
It's absolutely stunning. So people always say, what makes mint state 65? And this is like a funny little numismatic thing. And it's what we call, and so when we look at this, we go, okay, does she have a puffy cheek?
A puffy cheek.
So when you look at this, you can see her cheek looks full.
Okay.
When you strike a Morgan silver dollar, the last part of the die to fill with silver is her cheek, because it's the highest point on the coin. And so it almost never fully strikes.
Nice.
And so it looks, as you can see there, like she has a nice round, what we call puffy cheek.
So puffy cheek is good.
That's the only way to get them in state 65, is you have to have
puffy,
that.
yeah.
And that's kind of the determining factor.
Well, as an older woman, the puffy cheeks go when you're,
Puffy cheeks
forget
go.
about a century.
That's right,
I'm
100
half a
years old.
century old. My puffy cheeks
pretty
are
good.
gone. Yeah.
Exactly right. So what it comes down to is of all the Morgan silver dollars from 1921 that were made, probably 90% have been destroyed or melted down for their silver. The remaining coins, only a fraction of 1%, a teeny tiny itty bitty fraction of them are going to be Mint State 65. And then to be able to do this at $149.95. Understand, I have in a nationally advertised catalog, just their uncirculated coin is $123. I'm
trying to look at her cheek.
Well, you can just see for me, you can see how it just is a little,
I can see it from the side.
And I have another one over here where you can see that it's not like that, is what it comes down. There you can see it right there.
You can see it right there. I can see that. So you guys take a look. I'm giving you kind of like different angles of it. Big deal is that we're doing 3 FlexPay. And you know, coins is something that we usually don't do any FlexPay, but we are doing that today. And it's only $49.98 to get that home. It's a very big deal. By the way, it does come with the Red Oak presentation box. I just want to give you a little quick tour of that. It's got little magnets here. You can hear when it closes.
I think that's a customer pick at $24.95.
Yeah, I was going to say, this is on the website by itself. You can buy them separately, but with this particular, it comes with the Red Oak presentation box because that is glass.
So by the time, by the end of the day, if you count in the Red Oak presentation box, count in this, you're getting a Mint State 65 Morgan silver dollar for what you would normally pay for just an uncirculated Morgan silver dollar.
That's
from
crazy.
This year of issue. Now you have to understand, 1921 is starting to get crazy.
Right, but I've sold 1 million Morgans with you over the years, but it didn't even occur to my brain that, oh, that's right, it's gonna be a century old. And maybe I'm like most people, you're giving us the information that's making us go,
we were just,
I see.
Remember, one of our representatives were just at Carson City. The Mint is firing up press #1 at Carson City, Nevada. We think ostensibly to strike Morgan silver dollars in 2021.
Oh, really?
Okay, now that press, I think, strikes a coin, about 1 coin every 2 minutes. So it's not like today's coin where they strike 800 coins a minute or something like that, or 1,000 coins.
I mean,
it's the original press from 1878.
I didn't even know it was still working.
Yeah, well, they spent a lot of money getting it working. It didn't. And so they're revamping it and redoing that.
Wow.
2021 is going to be a monstrous year for the Morgan silver dollar. Now is the time to buy this. Now is the time to own this. I know it looks like it was made yesterday.
How many years did they do Morgan again?
1878 to 1921. This is the final year of issue, and the grade of Mint State 65 is the key to this coin.
Right. Wow, $149.95.
So it's not just uncirculated as Mint State 60.
Okay.
Brilliant uncirculated is Mint State 63.
Right.
Choice Brilliant uncirculated Mint State 64. Gem Brilliant uncirculated Mint State 65. And that's what you're going to get right here. Right. Mint State 65. My quantities on this, because I mean, this represents such a tiny fraction of the Morgan silver dollars that are extant that this is why you have to be able to pick this up and get it now, because as we get closer to 2021.
I always want to ask you these questions, and I'm always afraid that they're dumb, but if this was in 70, how much?
Well, no Morgan silver dollars exist in 70.
Oh, really?
So if this coin was in 70, I would assume it would be $10 million or 20 million. Who knows? Because there isn't one.
Oh, there isn't one.
There isn't in any year.
Oh, in any year.
No Morgan silver dollars exist in Mint State 70.
Oh, I didn't know that.
As a matter of fact, only 23 coins exist in Mint State 69.
23?
23 or 24 coins. They started about $100,000.
So now it's changing my brain about how the value of a 65, knowing
That's right.
thing.
That's right. So now you look at 68s or tens of thousands of dollars and so on.
All right, so keep shopping. We're going to go over the next thing here, but this is 168339. We showed this earlier, and now we're down to how many? Under 400 orders for $69.95, 3 FlexPay of $23.32.
A race to the phone or the internet.
2020, baby. We're learning about this.
So the United States Mint decided, I mean, they had a good year in 2019. Did some really, really cool stuff.
Yeah.
That left counter is extraordinarily important, okay? So they did some really cool stuff in 2019 and then decided to make 2020 huge as well.
Okay.
They announced in late 2019 that they will be changing the American Silver Eagle. Complete redesign of the reverse of the American
How do you
silver
hear
eagle.
about that?
Well, they had a mint symposium. They told us.
A mint symposium?
Yeah, they brought in like 12 of the largest coin dealers in the United States, and we had a thing. And it wasn't secret. I mean, they announced it.
Yeah, but still,
to
Mike,
the public.
you think everybody knows it, but not everybody knows it.
Well, that's the thing. Almost nobody knows it.
You're
They
right.
announced it, but that doesn't mean people know it.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
And so as we go out there and disseminate this information, all of a sudden, the 2020 Silver Eagles are just insane.
Flying out the door as people hear
they're crazy.
about this.
Sales up 200%, 300%, 400%. I had this on last night. Okay, at 1 a.m. we sold over 500 coins. I started the day with 1,000 coins. What do we have left? 395. There we go. So you see 670. That's sold today since midnight. Okay, 617. It is certified perfect. It's the best price that I can do on a 2020 American Silver Eagle. Understand, this is the end of an era, is what this is. This is now a legacy coin. This is a transition coin. This will be completely and utterly, totally redesigned for 2021. This is a coin that everybody has to put into their collection. People say, well, you know, the firsts are really collectible. What's the last? Well, let's take a look at the $20 St. Gaudens. First year of issue, 1907, really cool coin. If you get like a wire rib, I just saw one, a friend of mine had one. It's probably about $1 million coin, give or take, something like that, in its top quality condition. But the last year of issue, 1933, if I had that here right now, I would ask $35 million for it, for a 1933.
See, I was
the
gonna
last
say,
year of issue.
The last year of issue seems to me that's the collectible, you know,
Oftentimes it is, and it goes back and forth. But with this coin, because understand, they can't change it again for 25 years. So this transition coin, like I said, the last of its thing, the legacy coin, the last coin in the series, because people are going to do this. So the functional result, as you said, of people just finding out about this.
you and your 11 friends know that.
Yeah, me and my 11 friends know that. But now that everybody knows that, all of a sudden, I wanted to do a 20-minute presentation. There was no possible way to get coins. There's a shortage of coins right now because we can't get coins.
We got under 3 minutes because we don't have a lot.
The grading companies can't grade them fast enough. They don't grade particularly well. So to get that perfect coin, to get it certified, to get this very last coin of the 2020 that you see right here, and then add in not only the Silver Eagle, the end of the year, you know, the end of the series and all that other stuff, now add in the numerology stuff, the 2020. Understand that's only going to happen basically 3 times in American coinage. 2020, 1919, and 1818. They didn't make coins in 1717. We're not going to have coins in 2121. And so you're looking at this from a numerological standpoint.
We got to wait till 3030.
Yeah, 3030. Good luck with that.
I don't know if I'll be here.
Yeah, no, I definitely will.
I will definitely be here.
And so what you have, so you had that adding into the collectible, the end of the decade. You've got all of those things. So people commemorating that for so many different reasons. Then you have the end of the year. Like I said, they're completely they've never done that. This is the way the American Silver Eagles look from 1986 until 2020, with no design changes of any kind. In 2021, that design will go away, and that will be it. And then by law, they can't change it again for 25 years. Everybody is getting in on this. Everybody is putting this into their collection. You get the 1 ounce of silver, but you collect it. Perfect. Remember we were talking about earlier, I was just saying, what's the difference between Mint State 69 Mint State 70?
Right.
In a 1996 American Silver Eagle, it's $99 versus $7,000 or $8,000 in 70. The 1986. Well, I had 1986. We had the pair, right?
Right.
The 2020 and Mint State 69 for $159.
Yeah.
I had the 70 pair. You know how much that was?
No.
That was $499. We had 125 sets. We sold them out in about 4 minutes.
Okay.
Okay. So that is a huge thing.
And by the way, we had the left counter on the screen. It was
very important.
Going down about 270 left. It does not take into account any of the people in the ordering process. And that's assuming people getting one. A lot of times, dealers, collectors, that's who's watching.
I mean, how many kids do you have? How many grandkids do you have? Nieces, nephews, you know, whatever you're doing, whoever you're buying for. And a coin of this magnitude, understand, when they end, the United States government is loath to change designs in coins. Like, for instance, the Kennedy $50 has never been changed in my lifetime. In all the years, it is the same exact coin for my entire life.
Yeah.
They have no idea to change anytime soon. The Roosevelt dime has never changed in my life. The Lincoln cent has changed one time in my lifetime. One time in my lifetime has the Lincoln cent changed. So understand, this change is cataclysmic. It is absolutely titanic from a numismatic standpoint.
It's not like they change them all the time. It's not like, oh, every 15 minutes we change the. I think this might be the only coin I've ever presented that's changed. Right. You know, in my decade plus doing coin shows.
Yeah, they just don't do it. I mean, it's just not a thing.
Right.
And so now that they're changing it, now that this is the end of it, now that you put this out there, the very last coin in its highest grade, certified absolutely positively perfect 70. I guess we're going to give you 30 seconds probably to sell this out. I had hoped to do 10 or 12 or 14 or 15 minutes on this. There simply wasn't the quantity. I only brought in 1,000.
You and Adam this morning.
Okay, yeah.
That's
we only brought in 1,000 coins.
That sounds like I mean, it seems like
we thought it was enough.
We thought it was a lot. I mean, you guys love it. Item number 701728. If you want to grab it, if you call the number on your screen, if you go to hsn.com, if you order right now, you will be able to get in on it unless somebody is ahead of you in line and buying more than. I mean, I don't actually want to promise that as I'm saying it.
Because I'm not limiting quantity. I hate the things. Limit 2 per person.
But you and I have done enough show. There it is.
Well, there you have
it. There was because I was about to say, you know what happens with coins like that a lot of times is
they wait, they want to hear.
They wait and want to hear, and then somebody will buy 50 of them.
That's what the problem is with this set.
Yeah.
You don't want to wait and hear too long. Quantities on this. Now, first off, I want to show you. Look at my HSN price. $499. Look at the sale price.
You're saving $200. $200.
Now, you know why I can say $200? There's a guy that had a bunch of these sets, and he wanted to buy that coin.
Oh, really?
He needed like 5,000 of that coin and was just raising money, and he sold me these for lesser than I have ever been able to buy them, so I'm giving them and offering them to you for lesser than I have ever been able to give them to you.
I love that you do that because we would not know.
No, right? Yeah, we just do $4.99.
We would not know.
So what you have is kind of the renaissance of American coin collecting started in 1999 with the advent of the state quarter program. It was a relatively old school, moribund kind of collecting thing in the 1990s. I collect coins or stamps. I mean, it was all kind of dusty and boring. And then all of a sudden, 1999, the state quarters come out, and all of a sudden coins explode, and that has continued. The United States Mint has upped its game. We've done some incredible things. They've done some incredible things. But these are the proof sets. A proof set, understand, a proof coin is not a condition. It's a method of manufacturing. So these coins, proof coins are made differently. They're struck multiple times at higher pressures to be able to give you this. And I've sold lots of the proof state quarters, many times. What the hard part of this is these are the entire proof sets for all the years from 1999 through 2000.
None are missing.
None are missing. So it's all the proof sets, but it's not only the quarters, it's the pennies, nickels, dimes, quarters, and half dollars and dollar coins that are in there.
They're so beautiful with that mirror finish.
And they are. And so this is the complete set. Now, here's the cool part about this, and here's why. At $4.99, it was a great buy. At $2.99, you're buying these like a coin dealer. And let me explain to you what I mean by that. So the vast majority of these coins are not sold as sets like this. We break these open and sell them individually. It is far more profitable to be able to do that because there are Kennedy half dollars collectors. There are Sacagawea golden dollar collectors. There are, it's the first 10 years of the Sacagawea golden dollar are contained within this. So if you look at this, there's actually 11 sets here from 99 to 2009. There's 11 sets. Okay. So what you're looking at 11 sets, what is it? Not even $30 a set. So these are less than the original government issue price from the mint. We are able to sell these to you for less than the original government issue price. Now, I want to do something. I've added this nationally advertised catalog. I did a little math here for you. Okay. So I'm going to come over there towards you.
All right, I'm ready.
So we're paying here, there's 11 sets, so what's that, $27 a set is roughly. So here is the 2009 set. Not one of the, not this, all four together. Okay. So you're paying for this set, okay, this 2009 set, you're basically paying $27.50. So this is the 100th year of the Lincoln cent that you see right here. Those four coins only appeared in here. They're copper, and they haven't been copper since 1982. Those four coins, nationally advertised catalog, $13.95 a piece.
A piece?
A piece. You have the 4 presidential dollars.
You're already over your $27.
Yeah, by a fair amount.
By a fair amount.
These are
double.
$7.50 a piece. The quarters in there, okay, the quarters in there are $6.95 a piece, and there's 6 of them because it's all the territorial quarters. Add in all these right here, the Kennedy half dollar. Coin by coin, this set is $150. Now remember, you're paying $27.50, $150. Now I want to come over here. So here's the 2008 set. This is the key set to the entire thing.
Why is the 2008 the key
They
set?
didn't make very many of them for whatever reason.
Yep.
So you have the presidential dollars, those are $10.50 a piece. In the entire state quarter program, the 2008s. So these are coin by coin. $18.50, $18.50, $18.50, $18.50, and $25. Then you go over here. See this Kennedy half dollar? $45.50 for that coin right there. The cent, the penny, is $17.50. The Sacagawea golden dollar is $20. The 2008 set, coin by coin, $240. You pay $27. So basically, these 2 sets, the last 2 sets, are $400. You're paying $299.95 for all 11 sets. At the end of the day, we're looking at these. The half dollars are all told are $153. The quarters are $356. That's why we usually break them up and sell the quarters for $299.
Right, but this, I will add that this is the original government packaging, and to me, as like history buffs, I think we really love that. That adds to it.
Well, sure, it adds to the value of that.
Yeah.
And then coin by coin, we're just a skosh over $1,000.
Coin by coin.
Coin by coin. A skosh over $1,000. Now, let's go back to
Under $100 on FlexPay, $99.98.
So let's go back to your point.
Yeah.
In the original government packaging, it is even more desirable and more valuable. So now you have the entire set of the state quarters with the territorial quarters in the original government packages with the original government boxes and all the certificates of authenticity, the entire and complete sets, pennies, nickels, dimes, quarters, half dollars, and dollar coins. Not only the presidential dollars, but the Sacagawea golden dollars within that as well. I mean, the Sacagawea golden dollars, as you go through those, are ridiculously expensive in their own right.
I know this may be silly, but as a 20-year-old box, it still looks like brand new, because whoever you got this from probably kept it in the original sealed, didn't have it out showing friends with fingerprints all over it. That's another, you know, this is pretty amazing.
Most of these came out of original government master packs of 100 sets
and that guy kept it
case.
for a couple of decades somewhere.
That's exactly right. So now this set right here, this is 1999. Okay, so now we're 20 years old here. Okay, these are 20-year-old sets. I was here kind of in 1999, basically selling. We sold 1999 proof sets here.
Oh, really?
Okay, in 1999. Okay. 2000, 2001, 2002, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, the whole thing. The key to this is incredible value. The fact that it's in the original government packaging, you're saving over almost 70% over the per coin price to be able to do this. And you're going to get this. If you're a Kennedy half dollar collector, you're getting this collection for less than what you can pay for just the Kennedy half dollar. You're getting the complete set of the state quarters for less than what they individually sell for. You're getting the just the golden dollars and the presidential dollars in here are $250.
I remember just talking about those. I mean, that's a big deal.
The pennies are $115.
Were these guys right here?
I mean, the Lincoln cents in here are $115. I mean, the dimes are $50. The nickels are $100. You put all that together, over $1,000 coin by coin, but you get them in the original government pristine packaging. Now, once again, the problem comes down to quantity.
How
just
many sets?
Availability.
Yeah.
I don't even know, because we always pre-sell some of these. So the available
people go to hsn.com, scoop them up before we even come out on air. They see your name coming on the program guide. They know something good's coming, so they always check.
And we've not sold these, I don't know, 6 months probably? Something like that. Certainly not in 2020.
Right.
Certainly not in 2020. We've not sold these. So what you
and
have,
not for $299.95, which is the big deal. It's
right,
the price
and even
of
the
this
last time I
collection.
saw them were probably $499.95. Now,
Right.
one thing about proof sets, people always ask me this. So what is a proof set? So the United States government makes proof coins. Proof coins are different. They're made differently is ultimately what it comes down to. Proof is not a condition, but a method of manufacturing. So these coins are made differently. The other thing that people don't realize is these coins are all San Francisco minted coins. So if we take any one of these, and I'll take this set right here, we'll flip that over. If we go in right there, you'll see the S or the San Francisco Mint on that right there. Oops, let me take that. There
we
you
go.
go. And you can see that S Mint. No San Francisco minted coins are made, intended, or released into circulation. They are only available in these United States government issue proof set. They are only available in these United States government issue proof sets. So that becomes the issue. So if you want, and that's why they're so expensive. So if you want San Francisco Mint, let's say you're a Kennedy half-dollar collector, you need the 2008 San Francisco Minted Kennedy. There's one place to get it, and it's out of this set right here. Somebody has to break this open. This is the rarest coin in this set right here.
Rocky's updating me that these are flying out the door, by the way.
As well they should. This is a $45.50 coin. This is $45.50. Remember, you're paying $27.50 a set. By the by, less than what they originally charged from the United States Mint. It's like going back in a numismatic time capsule and saying, I forgot to buy all the state quarter proof sets. You can get them now.
So wait, less money than the original?
Than the Mint charged originally.
What?
Less money than the Mint charged originally for these sets at $27.50.
That guy really must have wanted that other coin.
He really did. He really
He
did.
really
And
did.
so that's what I'm saying. So, you know, at $4.99, it was just, it was a little bit more than. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So now it's like going back 20 years and saying, I forgot to get all my proof sets. Now you can get all your proof sets.
And I'm giving you less money than you're charging originally.
And you're at less money, yet they are still worth more money.
Yeah, of course.
Almost $1,000 on a coin-by-coin basis.
2 decades later, perfect condition.
And
even the cardboard is, look at that.
Yeah, I mean, it's, oh, and by the way, I mean, you know, I'll pop this out, by the way. Each one of these comes with a certificate of authenticity from the United States Mint. That is this big because it shows you the statistics of each and every one of those coins, the design, the obverse, the reverse, the weight, everything involved with that. There you go, U.S. Mint. Here's the signature at the time, Edmund Moy, who's the director of the United States Mint in 2008.
Do you know every director for every year?
No, I really don't. Because they go in various years, and some are there really quickly.
Oh,
like
really?
David Ryder's the current director of the United States Mint. I know the current directors of the United States Mint. So David Ryder.
How long do they stay in that position?
Until they tell them to leave.
Oh, really?
Yeah, sure. It's a presidential decision.
Oh, okay. So sometimes they're there for years and sometimes for a minute.
And sometimes they're not. Okay, and they carry over and they don't carry over,
yeah.
and so on and so forth. So David Ryder's been around for a while. They're presidential appointees, and so you know it's a big deal to be the director of the Mint.
I would say so.
Edmund Moy was there for quite a while.
You're in charge of the money.
Yeah, you're in charge of making the money.
Making the
Not
money.
just the money. You're in charge of making
the money.
the Secretary of the Treasury is in charge of the money. You're in charge of making the money. Okay,
Yes, exactly.
Is ultimately what it comes down to.
That's pretty cool. You know, every time we do a show, I learn like 12 things that I had no idea about before. Because, and where's that person based? Who's in charge? Is there a Washington D.C.
Yeah, they're
person?
Washington,
That's what I thought.
Yeah,
Interesting.
they're in Washington D.C.
Because I always wonder how they make these decisions about what's going to come up and what's not going to come up.
For any coin to come out, it requires legislation from Congress. And then all they do is fulfill the wishes of the Congress of the United States. So in other words, there has to be a bill passed to make Kennedy half-dollars, to change Kennedy, to change it, you know, so to do all those things. You need legislation to do that. Now, they have some leeway within that. So like in the Morgan silver dollar, we don't know if they're going to do that in silver. That requires legislation. But they can make any coin they want in gold. So they don't have to wait for, they don't have to wait for congressional legislation for gold or platinum.
Okay, new fact number 27,000 from Mike Mezek.
So there's
I didn't
lots
know
of those types of things
and
like
I've done
that.
a lot of coin shows, so if they make it in gold, they can do what they want. If it's not, they gotta, okay. Very, very interesting. This, by the way, is flying out the door.
Yeah,
you guys
and
are
I think we have
loving
several
this set.
hundred sets of these,
Yes.
I think, to start with. But here's what happens. It's a lot of stuff. I understand you're paying $27 a set, so what's that come out to? There's probably gonna be about 115 coins in there, something like that. So you're looking at about less than $3 a coin. You're less than $3 a coin. This is $45, $50. The Sacagawea Golden Dollars average $20 a piece. These guys are going to, the quarters are going to average almost $7 a piece on every single solitaire. The Lincoln Cents in here, there's 14 Lincoln Cents in here. Those are going to average $10 a piece. You're paying $3 a coin. You have to...
You are buying coins like a coin dealer.
You're buying coins like a coin dealer. 100% you're buying coins like a coin dealer. And this is a significant section of United States government-issued coins. All of the state quarters, plus the territorial quarters, all 56 in original proof condition, in the original government packaging. Those alone we have sold, I've sold thousands of sets at $299, actually more than $299. We put them in a red oak presentation box. I think they were $449 on hsn.com as a customer pick in the red oak presentation box. So that's why I break them open and sell them. So to be able to get these in the original government packaging, all 11 sets, remember 99 through 2009, there's 11 sets, is an amazing, amazing opportunity.
Harder and harder to get them not cracked open and to get the whole complete set. So here's the deal: 3 flex pay, under $100, $99.98. We are going to jump over to hsn.com. We're not going to do a full presentation. We don't have time for, but it is available. This is the 2020 MS70 Annex Silver Eagle in the window box. And Mike, I want you to give us a second on this.
Well, you know, we had the NGC, and I think we just sold 1,000 coins. We sold that out.
Oh, yes, we did.
This is the Annex coin at $99, but it comes with the red oak presentation box. Very, very important for you to understand that it comes in the original red oak presentation box, only $99.95.
Already the reviews are perfect, 5 stars on that.